Skipper, absolutely fine. Bone dry, didn't even take his shoes off. Skivvy, soaking.
We are sailing couple Tisha and Alan, living aboard our yacht Seagull. Join us for this week's retirement adventure.
Well, here we are. We've landed at Lamlash. We came in the entrance just there between Arran and the island, just off Arran. I'm not sure of the name of it, but I will find out. And that should be Seagull about there. We're quite a long way off, and there's a bit of swell, but it's quite mild actually, it's quite warm. Still blowing a bit, but overall, very excited to be here. We'll go and find a cafe.
We're just coming in the dinghy. There was a bit of wave action on the old slip when we came in, and I have got a really wet bum. Skipper, absolutely fine. Bone dry, didn't even take his shoes off. Skivvy, soaking. Well, we've walked up from the Arran, past the Arran station along the pier, literally no more than 20 metres. Sorry? Oh, and we found ourselves a little cafe. And Alan is reliably telling me it's called the Old Pier Cafe. So we did not get far. But oh my God, did we get snacks. Ooh, can't wait. And Alan's about to just dive in. Oh, first taste of a coffee. Oh, he looks happy. He's a happy man. Well, here we are, having had our coffee and cake, having a walk along the shore. These really interesting houses. God, we don't know what they were used for. We'll have to Google it in a bit. Alan stood in front of what is a big shop of some sort, the Ship House. We've passed a few hotels. Near this church thing is the Co-op. We're heading in to get some supplies. But we're on a beautiful sort of green lawn area. There's a beach in the distance there in the centre and a children's play area. Very pretty.
It's all about the beautiful crystal clear water, not about the painful spiky stones. Everyone talks about how lovely the water is, but no one talks about how spiky the stones are. Here she goes. This is a retired version of wild swimming. Well done. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so this morning we're off to for a bus adventure. We're going to Brodick, I think. There's a museum there, and hopefully some nice cafes.
Castle?
Sorry?
There's a castle.
Oh, there's a castle. Yeah, there is a castle.
Should we show them the boat?
I was going to say, there's Holy Island. I couldn't remember the name of the island yesterday. It's Holy Island over there. It's got us like a Buddhist retreat. And our boat's just in the foreground there. Looking splendid.
Here comes the bus. We're going to catch it into Brodick, I think. It's just behind this car. So yeah, let's see how much it is to go and see what we can see. Ooh, it's going to stop and everything. Here we are, getting on the bus. Well, we're on the bus and we're enjoying our journey.
walked into the ferry terminal to use the facilities and found this Highland coo. It's a rather fantastic beast. Getting you to think about plastic. All of this plastic was collected around the islands. There's a lot of fishing stuff, fishing related stuff there, but there's other stuff as well. And they've made this amazing sculpture to highlight that we need to think about the plastic we use and what we do with it when we're finished with it, or what happens to it if it ends up as waste in the sea. Awesome sculpture. We're just in by Brodick ferry terminal, and you can see Brodick Bay, and over there is visitors moorings that you can go on, the same as we are in Lamlash. So they've got visitors moorings that you can pick up. The bay is much deeper than we expected, actually. We probably would have had shelter if we come in here, but we didn't think it was going to be this deep in terms of coming in to get shelter from any southerly winds. But we are getting good shelter. And actually, from the ferry terminal here, you're getting really good views of the island, which is very nice. And we are going to head into the little town, which, when Alan pans back round towards me, you will see is sort of behind me. But this is its main centre on Arran. This is where all of the action is, apparently. So let's go and check it out.
We were looking for a cafe, and they all open quite late, so we thought we'd have a walk back to we knew there was one back here, but we found this fantastic bakery. Really amazing smell as you walk past. You know, that lovely sort of smell of fresh bread. We went in and they do these incredible, huge, I can't even get them out, pizza wraps.
Show them in a minute, can't we? You can unfold it.
And delicious looking Danish pastries.
Oh wow, look at that.
And 2 teas, massive sandwich things, 10 quid.
And we get to sit. Oh,
And look at a heron.
oh, just you. Oh, is he still there?
He's down there, look. Jurassic heron.
There he is, the Jurassic Heron, yes. We can sit watching fishing.
See, well, you can show me how to do it. I'm getting this giant pizza wrap out so I can show you. This is the giant pizza wrap.
This thing looks huge in the shop. They've cut it in half.
And this is half. Well, it's not half. I think this is your half.
I will have the small half. I'm
my
happy
half,
with that.
because my half's bigger. Looks lovely though, doesn't it?
Yeah. We're walking along the beachfront in Brodick, and there's this lovely sort of bridge going over a little river, a little outlet. So pretty, so many birds here. We've been watching the heron, as you know, but now I can see lots and lots of swans.
They're not really starfish.
Beautiful flowers. It's so warm today. We've got really sort of hot temperatures, but it keeps feeling like you're in the cloud. Your skin tingles in the wet. Beautiful place. Here we are on the estuary. There's a bit of a breeze. A couple of lovely swans. Here's a view of that bridge. You can see the Arran Mountains in the background and where the path goes. It's got a beautiful fisherman's walk here. Walks through a sort of wetland area, and just over here you can see a heron. Just still amongst the things there. Must be on a creek fishing. This walk is rather spectacular. Really, really interesting. Skipper's looking to see where I've gotten to, I think. But the views are just stunning. Look at this. So pretty. Well, our little walk brought us out at the Isle of Arran Museum, so in we've come. We're just sitting on a bench actually having a drink. It's very hot, believe it or not, to cool down a bit, and then we're going to go and have a look around. I thought I'd start off by having a look in the schoolroom. The lady that served us said it's a 1940s schoolroom. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Look at that piano. It's got candles on it. Look at those little pews. I wouldn't have fancied sitting in those all day long. I think this teacher's a bit scary, to be honest. Chalk and slate. No computers in sight. It's an interesting little place. Lots of items just scattered around. Farming stuff. Look at that barrow. Oh, real horsey workshop. Look at that. The parcel basket. Pictures of people pushing the basket with the parcels in. How lovely. This must be... I can hear all these sounds. Look at the post office counter. Came from the island. They also sold a few groceries. Probably why they've got an extra part to the business. Everything seemed to. This looks like a smithy. Yeah. Can't mistake that sound. Got a lovely smell in here, guys. Look at all the tools. Huge pair of bellows there. Look at that. Fascinating. Look at that, a drill. All mod cons. They recycled a lot of old metal, so they stored it all up. Fabulous. Here we have a 19th century cottage for the island. Oh, look at this. Look at that bed. Curtains to keep you warm. Look at this amazing washing machine. You've got the washboard. A sort of mangle for running it through. Rinse, and then right on the end a mangle to drain it all out. That's mod cons for you. And here, that's an old traditional tub for washing. You lit the fire to warm the water underneath, and then had your washing in the big tub. And in this corner, look at that. Another washing machine. I've never seen one like that before. It's very interesting. A hot point gyrophone washer. The first electric washing machine from America. 1901. Look at that beauty. Here we have the parlour. Nice big range to keep it warm. Seats. Still very functional though. It's a big storage cabinet here for food, oatmeal. A cottage has a set of steep stairs. As they're heading up. Oh, they are pretty narrow. Oh, very narrow, but I'm making it nonetheless. Oh. There we go, we're in the attic space. Christ, it's hot in here, babe. Hot, hot. Lots of pottery. You can see all the beams and the rafters. Very hot in the roof. Up here is a bedroom. It's actually papered. Baby's cot. Quite a fascinating little museum, really. A real look back in time. Good morning, everyone. We're in Lamlash Bay this morning. We've got an absolutely beautiful sunrise. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. We are thinking of making passage from here to Bangor, which is about 57 miles, so it should take about 9 hours. We've been waiting to get lovely flat water in this bay because we've been waiting for a northerly wind, and the northerly wind should take us on a passage south nicely today. So hopefully the forecast at 6 o'clock will be exactly what we need. We've departed our mooring buoy. It is 6:10. We're heading out. At the moment we're creating some wind. We've put our main up ready. It's got a reefing because there is an occasional 6, but hopefully it won't happen where we're going. We're just coming out from behind Holy Island. There's a little lighthouse on the end of the island there, and we're making passage past a red buoy in the water. You can see it there. The weather out here is just gorgeous. It's meant to be northerly to northwesterly, well, northwesterly 3 to 5 with an occasional 6 in the North Channel, which is the bit between Ireland and Scotland, and then the 6 disappears later, so it's going to take us a few hours to get down there, so by the time we get there it should be 3 to 5. So that's how the day's looking. The skipper is cooking breakfast, for which I am eternally grateful. I can see my bacon in the pan, are sizzling, my sandwiches are getting prepared. Woohoo! And this is a delivery hatch. Thank you. As we're looking back, we can see, well, back towards the Isle of Arran, got this fantastic view of the mountains, the Highland Mountains on Arran, all covered in this cloud. Look at this. The sun is out, beating down. It's glorious out here this morning. Can't believe I'm going to say this, but a little bit more wind to sail will be good. But I'm not, I'm not bothered. Skipper's enjoying his second cup of tea, and he's now got his breakfast. Okay, the sun is still out. Skipper's on the helm for a bit. There's Isle of Craig, huge rock. Looks very impressive sticking out the sea from here. She's so high. It's where they get all the rock for the stones, for curling stones. They all come from one place. So if you watch the Winter Olympics, well, that's where the rocks come from to make the stones. We're heading this way. At the moment, there's nothing around. We've got all our sails out, but we need to make a little bit more speed than we can actually make just under sail. There's enough wind to get us up to about 5.5 knots, but we need 6, so the engine is on for a bit. Maybe when a little bit more tide comes, we can turn it off.
Keep
Over there we can see Island heading towards Bangor in Belfast Lock. Got about 3 miles to go to the waypoint just outside the marina. So it won't be long, we're taking the sails down. It's been an excellent trip. Here we go. He's unwrapping the beast.
I don't know how you approach it.
I'll tell you, he's going to get covered in this sandwich. I mean, it's going to be everywhere.
It's just got food all over the shirt, written all over it.
What about levels of enjoyment? You took the biggest bite ever and you can't tell there's a bite gone out of this sandwich. Look at it. The pigeons are eyeing you up, by the way.